Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Legacy Lost Radio and Music Paradise. And I had an issue with this Tecsun radio I bought recently that took forever to get here. And I've been reading, I guess it's more of a common problem than I thought. This is the Tecsun PL-600. And basically what happened is I just had this listening to the radio. Just have it plugged in to the little reel antenna that comes with it. I just have it up near the window here, as you can see. Had it plugged into the antenna jack. It's not clipped on, plugged into the antenna jack on the side of the radio. And I'm not sure what happened. All of a sudden it kind of went deaf and turned the radio all the way up, and there was like no audio. So I shut it off and put it back on, and it seems to be working now. So, but it only works. Here's the thing: it doesn't seem to work very good with the built-in whip. It's like deaf. It works fine on AM, FM, long wave is fine. Just this antenna in particular, and it's pretty deaf. I can hook up my other Tecsun PL-310 and it works fine. See?
It's official. Newsmax TV is America.
You can pick AM is fine. Long wave is fine. FM is fine. You put on shortwave, and it's. I just want to apologize. I got the scanner going on in the background there. But I got it on the high gain setting, and it hardly gets anything. Now, if I put this down, use the external antenna, it's a little better. But it's still pretty dead. I think there's something with a diode or ESD may have got this electrostatic discharge, because it seemed when I got up off the bed here, I was just listening to it at night, and then even though this is on here, it wasn't hooked up to this. I don't know if a little bit of static getting up off the bed or something, but apparently these are known for the front ends going out. I do notice now, if I plug it into the factory adapter on here, the signal kind of comes back to life, but I don't have a before and after of what happened. Like I said, it kind of just basically went deaf. So hold on one second, and let me just show you. Let me get the power adapter hooked up here. Let me just get this way for 1 second so I can find the adapter. Okay. So this adapter, I had to order this through Anonco, Anna, I guess it was, and this, of course, when I got the radio, it wasn't shipped with this adapter. It was like, $12, $13 shipped. And it's a, what is that? 6-volt DC, 300 milliamp, negative center tip. So, anyway, that's what comes supposedly shipped with the radio. Let me get this thing up here. And, plug this in here, shut off the scanner here real quick. Okay. Now, if I plug this in to... Right now, I got it hooked up. It's running off batteries. Door cell rechargeable batteries. 25 milliamp, 2500 milliamp hours. Now watch when I plug it in here. It seems to pick up some of these. No, it's not going to do it. It seems to wake up some of these stations. Let me see here. See, it's deaf. Right now, hold on a minute. Get this set better here for you. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't reset that. Anyway, I'll put on the light here too. Alright, now I got the CHU Canada, the Canadian time signal. And now I'm going to plug the DC power AC adapter into it here. All of a sudden it comes to life. So, if you do have this thing go deaf on you, try that out. And again, I'm just running off this wire antenna here.
21 hours, 26 minutes.
Some stations it helps. That brought in more noise. Go figure. But anyway, the gist of this is, this pretty much went deaf. I'm going to try resetting it and see if it fixes it, which I doubt it will. There's a little reset button here, right there where that little hole is right here. I'm going to try to reset with that with a pin. And I really don't want to because I have a lot of stations programmed in here. I really don't want to go through them all again, but if it's deaf, it's kind of useless for me right now. Let me see.
You'll receive one of those and 20 of the 1 ounce American silver each. It includes your shipping costs, and that would come to $560. That includes
See
shipping
the
costs.
signal boost
And if
go
you
up?
purchase more than one of those packages, I'll adjust it. So we adjust it for the
It just seems
official
that it, well, especially at night, it seems. But try it if it goes totally deaf on you. Yeah, see, that's over in Greece. And you'll hear the difference when I plug in the... It definitely helped on that. So anyway, the electrostatic discharge, otherwise like a spark shock, something, these things are kind of too sensitive. And it seems like part of the... It almost seems like the high DX version of the game now is just set to the like medium or something. It takes out part of the front end, or at least on this. So, I don't know. So it's basically a halfway useful shortwave radio. It's not as good as it was now. It's not sensitive like it used to be. And it works on FM fine, AM long wave, but the shortwave is this, and that's using this antenna, and I did not have it hooked up to this. I was just sitting here, got up, and then, like I said, it went deaf. I'm going to try resetting it, and if it does correct it, I will make a subsequent video showing that it did correct the problem. But other than that, it's pretty deaf on the shortwave right now, so I'm going to try, but it does seem to help plugged in with the DC power adapter wall wart, and seems to AC adapter, whatever you want to call it there. It works. It seems to be pretty good with that, like it used to be. But is a take-along radio if you can't use it just on batteries, and don't work as good as it did. And like I said, these are almost too sensitive. And again, it wasn't hooked up to this. I don't really believe in hooking up clip-on antennas to these radios that have a jack. There's, it's designed for this jack with these 3.5, or there's 1/8 antennas. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's a quirky thing, but as of now, it's still functional, but it's not as sensitive as it was, and it only seems to be decent now with the power. And before, like I said, this kind of went quiet on deaf on shortwave, and it did it only on battery and using this little antenna, so that nothing was touching the whip. So I don't know what happened, and it wasn't raining or lightning that night. There's no I don't know how electrostatic got it, but apparently it did. So anyway, I'll try resetting it, and if it works back to where it was, then I'll do another video showing that it did. So alright, just be careful with these 73s.